It's a big push right now. Water conservation is one of our big promotions. And the help with the rebates, it's helping quite a bit too, because people are getting free money basically for us to come in and rework some of their yards, make them even more beautiful, but plus, save them water and save money.
I wanted to clarify, they don't have to, the landscaping doesn't have to look like a desert or a rock quarry when you're done,
That's
right?
so true. That's so true. The way we do it, we come in and we do more of like a Mediterranean, some kind of we call it Mediterranean, California, San Diego blend is what we're doing now. And so we're bringing in more of the native plants. But, the native plants are really going in with the Mediterranean style as well. So it's all about redoing your irrigation. Irrigation is a big key factor. A lot of times we're doing artificial turf because artificial turf nowadays looks beautiful.
Explain to the listeners what native plants may be.
Well, I think people there's a big misconception. Native plants, some people think that they are desert plants, cactus, a lot of succulents, and it's not true. Native plants, they have a lot of color in their foliage. They don't have a lot of blooms. Most of the time, they have color in their foliage, and so we use them in that kind of like that kind of color palette. What we do is we have a huge list, and the thing is everybody's project depends on where they're located, the climate, their soil, the water conditions, and so we base it off that. We assess the project, we look at what you have, and then we kind of base it off that.
Somebody calls you out. What are some of those things you're looking at, and what goes into that design process for a lower water usage?
Well, we're always looking at the function, right? So we look at the family, we look at the kids, we look at if they're elder. Ways to move around the property, ways to move around from your house to your backyard. The other thing is we're really kind of pushing the maintenance factor as well, because
I was going to ask that.
You want your place to look beautiful, but we want to be able to maintain it efficiently. And a lot of people don't have time to maintain their yards right now. So that's our big thing. Is if you design it well, there's very little maintenance.